So I think we can all agree that the most disappointing part of that Nintendo Direct was actually the Nintendo Switch Online service because, well, they didn't really show us anything new, and what we have already seen is kinda iffy at best. But as you can tell from the title, we're gonna be talking about, well, what they didn't show us. SNES Games. Honestly, this would just make the service so much more enticing if we could get more than just the NES games. And unfortunately, they didn't show us any footage. However, they did show something else that seemingly confirms it, and obviously that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. What's going on, guys? And this is how Nintendo pretty much confirmed SNES games coming into the Nintendo Switch Online service. So in order to know this, we have to jump all the way back to August 31st when the Switch Update 6.0.0 was Datamined. This Datamine was interesting. It showed us a couple of things, such as Captain Toad icons for your Switch profile. However, by far, the most interesting thing these Datamines showed us were new controller icons. Now, they actually showed us these NES controller icons, which at the time, we had no idea what these were. I mean, why would we need NES controller icons on the Switch? Oh, yeah, that's a thing now. In the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo showed off these new NES style, I don't want to say Joy-Cons, they're pretty much just standard NES controllers that happen to be dockable on the Switch, but obviously they work with the Switch and you can use them to play the NES online service games, so of course you would need to have icons for that. That makes complete sense why they were in the update. Look, it's even got the different icons for the Famicom in Japan, just as Japan got the different styled controllers. Besides those 4 icons, 2 for the NES, 2 for the Famicom, there was one more controller icon. And I'm sure you can already tell by the title and the whole point of this video, but that right there is an SNES controller icon. However, we don't even know about any SNES controllers, and why would you even need an SNES controller if there weren't any SNES games to play in the first place? So this pretty much confirms SNES games, because if that is in fact an SNES controller, as it so clearly looks like, then that pretty much confirms it right there. I don't even need to explain it. You wouldn't make an icon if you didn't have a controller. And you wouldn't have a controller if you couldn't even play games with the controller. So yeah, does that confirm it? Well, if that is an SNES controller, it 100% is confirmed. And I am 95% sure that that is an SNES controller. I mean, it was grouped in the same file folder as the NES controllers when the data miners found them all. However, there is a very small chance that this is perhaps for a third-party controller, but there already are third-party controller icons. I do not see the point in updating them now, especially when most third-party controllers don't look like this. In my opinion, this is as confirmed gets until you actually get confirmation. But what do you guys think? Do you think that this confirms it? If so, what does that mean for N64 and possibly the holy grail GameCube virtual consoles? I'm definitely interested in hearing your thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. With that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Thomas from the Switch Stop. If you want to hear my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch Online service as a whole, click on the screen right now. I'm signing off. Peace.